and welcome to Book Buzz, brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and yes, we are back in our twinning outfits to give you the scoop for the second half
month
of March. Yeah, lucky. Well, I'm glad you said that, because you know what? Last time, I mean, we had the
headbands and things that were not maybe so lucky looking.
Yeah, that were. But I forgot to give you something, so I'll give it to you now, just to start your luck, maybe at least middle of the month.
Okay.
So I was able to find you some gold.
Yay!
Gold coins, people.
They are lucky.
Oh.
Don't do that, because my nephew tried biting a quarter once, and he swallowed it and had to get life flight at Children's Hospital.
Who did?
My nephew. So don't try biting your gold.
I won't. Oh, I was just thinking, I wondered if it was chocolate, but I don't think so.
No, it's just plastic.
Okay.
It says a 4-leaf clover for good luck.
Okay.
Cool.
And then here, if you want to your 4 closest friends,
perfect.
You're welcome
give
to
them
give
some
out.
luck.
Yep.
Okay, great.
So there. You brought it up about lucky, having a lucky month.
I'm so happy, and you have no idea how many of these gold coins I have in my house. There were some, maybe not these lucky ones, but there was something from some treasure program. And they, like, multiplied.
You mean at the library?
Yeah, I don't know, but Lucas somehow ended up with a lot of these.
Yeah, and we have a lot of those at the library too. Bag filled.
They do multiply.
Lots of
and
things.
You find them in all places.
Yeah.
I mean, like cleaning up, and we're like, oh, there's another gold coin underneath the couch. Oh, there's another gold coin inside the couch. Oh, there's another gold coin inside the bookshelf.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, as we know, things at the library multiply.
Things at the library is definitely multiplying.
Yeah, we're like, where did we get this, or how many do we have?
Right.
So, okay.
So
that was
I
special.
Feel super, super lucky now.
Do you?
Yes.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, from this point on, yeah, may luck be with you. Instead of the force, right?
Sure.
May the luck be with you.
We don't talk about the force until May.
Yeah, I know.
May 5th is May the 4th. May 4th is May the 4th.
Yeah.
So we'll get there. It'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, it will be. Oh, yeah, I know what's going on May. Well, yeah, we won't talk about that, because then I can talk about that in May, because you know how we go to the orchestra pops.
Yes.
And
the Star Wars one.
Well, they did a whole announcement of next season, and we have season tickets forever. And on May 4th, that weekend, they are doing a whole Star Wars thing.
Oh, fun. Mm-hmm. The music is very good in Star Wars. That would be good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to our babies.
So we started talking about this last time. It's a book baby shower. I brought it up last time to get you out there and registered, so hopefully you're registered. We're only accepting 15 registrants, because that would include, you know, your spouse or in-child, whatever. So we talked about it's going to be like a baby shower. It's based on the books that were picked by the Carnegie Library System as the best books for babies. We talk about them, we give them away, we give away a basket, we have cake, we do games. I'm going to have a fun video regarding reading to your child, and it's just a fun 1-hour thing to do. It is Sunday, March 18th at 11.
Saturday, March 18th.
No, Saturday. Yeah, we're not open on Sundays, so don't show up. Saturday, March 18th at 11 a.m. Be there and have fun.
Fun. Mm-hmm. Cool. And everybody goes home with at least one book.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone will go home with one of the books that were chosen, and then somebody's going to go home with a basket filled with every single book that was chosen. Fun incentive. Yeah,
for sure. Mm-hmm. You can never have too many books, especially baby books, because they get loved and gnawed and everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, very cool. So we have coming up at the end of March, we'll be starting a writing contest for teen and tweens. It's a mythic writing contest. So at the writing group that Miss Beth runs, she's going to go a little bit over how to write mythology and mythic fiction. And she's going to talk a little bit about that, and then you will be able to start creating your own mythical story and submit it. It's all done through a Google form, so it's really simple. And the directions and rules and regulations, all that fun stuff is going to be right on that form as well. And then it's going to be judged by some celebrity judges. We have a published author that's going to be judging. We have a member from our foundation that's going to be judging. Of course, Mrs. Beth is going to be judging. And for a chance to win some really cool prizes. But there also will be a reception for all of the participants, and then you'll have a chance to read and share their stories with the group. It'll be like a little like reception, kind of with like nice snacks and presentation and things like that.
That's nice.
That's to kind of kick off. We'll be talking more in April about our BE. Is it REA or Big Read? Big Read grant that the library has coming up in April, involving a particular mythology book, which I'll be talking about later.
Yes,
on
you
this
will be.
episode.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that. But if you are a writer or interested in writing and you are a teen or tween, we highly recommend you check this out.
Yes, in any of the writing workshops that are held monthly.
Yes.
She does a great job.
Bi-monthly. She has 2 a month.
Yeah. Oh, for the same age groups?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, 2 a month. So you'll even be twice the better reader.
Writer.
Most
readers are writers and writers are readers.
Yeah, okay, so be both.
Because even if you just keep a journal, that's writing.
Yeah, true. Very true. Okay, I like it. All right, back to my tween book club. We talked a little bit about it at the last episode. The date that we will be holding the Tween Book Club is Thursday, March 23rd at 4 p.m. It's usually right after school. My tweens walk over from McMurray. For the most part, most of them are from there. And we always have snacks, which is good. What I didn't bring that up because, as we always say, if there's food, they will come. And just tell you briefly, the book is called I Can Make This Promise by Christine Day. And briefly, we gave the whole synopsis on the last episode, but this is a story about a girl who's she's a Native American, and her mom was adopted by a white couple with no connection to her birth family, and is at the point in her life that she wants to know more about her family. And it's a good read. I Can Make This Promise. And the first 5 tweens that register for this get a complimentary copy of it. We do that every month. So when you hear about it or see it on our new calendar, we could talk about that too. We didn't talk about our new calendar. Get in there and they'll get a complimentary copy. Should we take a break to say something since we brought it up? We have a new calendar system. If you haven't already seen.
For online registrations. And it is so much more user-friendly than our former.
It is. We have a lot to teach you. We have a lot to teach ourselves about it, of the ease of it, things that you need to notice about it. As an example, we can talk about there were frustrations with knowing when to register for things.
Yes.
And going, people, I just find out to register, I go on and it's already full. Now the programs get listed and the date that the registration opens and the exact time that it opens.
Right.
So,
so if it is a program that's going to fill up quick, we do have parents that are setting, reminders on their phones to say, oh, I make sure I sign up for like the egg hunt, which we're going to talk about next. It's a big one.
I think.
And another thing that's nice is
to cancel
48 hours prior to the program to the exact time.
Not
so if it's going to be a program on Tuesday at 10, Sunday at 10, you're going to get an email that's going to remind you that the program is coming up, that you are registered for it. And then if you find out by that point that you no longer can attend for whatever reason, there is a link right in there that you can cancel yourself out to bump up our wait list. So no longer do you have to call us to cancel yourself. You can go ahead and just do that on your own, which is really helpful.
Oh, that's so nice, so helpful, because again, it does. All of our programs, we are blessed to have full programs and 99% of the time wait lists people, which is, it's good and bad. I mean, kind of a nice problem to have for us, but bad for you if you feel like, I'm on the wait list. But as soon as somebody cancels, it bumps you up and it notifies you to let you know that. I have an example about knowing the exact the day and the exact time of when you can register. My Tuesday night chess club, the registration opens up exactly 4 weeks, exactly 1 month before the next one. Okay, so for the next March one, it opened up at Tuesday, and it opens up at exactly the time that it starts at 6:30. And there was a mom in there, brought her, son. They were getting things, and she's looking at the clock.
Yeah.
She goes, I know that I can register my son in about 7 minutes for March's chess club.
Wow.
And I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
And, she caught on to
She
it
was
already.
on it, yeah.
She stepped out of the room at 6:30 and just got on her thing and registered.
Right, and it's nice, you can do it right on your device,
Yep,
right on your
that's it.
phone. It's really
You
easy.
don't have to do anything.
It's really easy to see.
Pretty slick.
Yeah, it's definitely user friendly. So please get on there and just browse. If you go to our website, ptlibrary.org, it's under the What's Happening tab. If you're looking at your mobile device, you'll see at the top there'll be the 3 lines that indicate a menu. Tap that, it says What's Happening, and then the calendar is right there. And you can see what all that we're doing for all ages, not just like Linda and I always focus on what's going on for youth, but there's a lot of great adult programming going on as well. And it's all there. You can just hover over it. It gives you a description. You can tap it to register. You can, if you're registering multiple people, there's a spot where you can just hit add another. So if you're registering both your children, you don't have to go back in and register again. You're
just
already
add
on the same,
names.
Add them in. So it's very user friendly, and for both the user and us as the library using it too. It's
right.
helpful.
And I was thinking too is that, like you were saying, just kind of explore. If you go in it, you can go like further down into our programming and see what is coming up, even if you can't register for it for another whatever the amount of time is. But you can go like, wow, we'd love to do this. And then you start, realizing all the stuff that we do.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Yep.
So speaking of which,
what'd you bring?
you need to go and find these.
Oh no! Wait a minute.
Oh, you got yours.
I did
Let's see which ones are better.
Mine. That one almost came open. I made sure there was a pink. I was hoping I didn't give you a sticker.
Yeah. Oh, Starburst, my favorite. Good job, Miss Linda.
Yeah,
I love those.
What else did you get? Is there anything in here?
No, they're all stuffed. I took them out of the stuffed bowl.
All right.
I didn't stuff them, though, so I don't know what's in them. So
You took them out of the ones that I had stuffed.
Yes. So there's 5 left for the egg hunt.
Well, now I can see what kind of job they did stuffing them. That's pretty good. Oh, you like those sour things.
I do, yeah.
Okay. So does my daughter. Am I supposed to open all of them?
No, you don't have to open them all. I mean, if you want to. But anyways,
I think we need to pass them out.
Our, that's true. We do have.
We have
our helpers can hunt their favorite egg.
Absolutely.
Okay. So.
Oh,
anyways,
we might as well talk about it besides
hunting them,
exchanging eggs.
So our egg hunt is coming up on March 25th. We have 3 different time slots that you'll do, and you'll see it on February 25th at noon. It's going to go live to register for it.
What is the date today? Is that pretty soon?
That's going to be involved. We're 2
days.
Okay, so we are pre-recording. So by the time you see this.
Oh, sorry.
We're not live.
Okay. Oh.
But that's when it went. So anyways.
That's funny.
At 12, the clock is open. So we have a 12 o'clock, a 1 o'clock, and a 2 o'clock. You register your family for one of those time slots. If you do try to register for more than one, we will delete you because we're not going to let you go.
We can't do that.
That's not fair. But anyways, so you will sign up for your time slot. You'll come in. You'll hippity-hoppity through the library, find your eggs. You can bring a basket to hunt with if you want, or else we will have bags for you too. And then from there, you can go out to our lobby and meet the Easter Bunny and get your photo taken with the Easter Bunny.
That's cool.
He does show up at the library every year.
Oh, we
this
rock
time.
it, man.
So, and this is an entirely free event. What was that? I said, it's a free event.
Is it free?
It's free.
No kidding.
So,
wow.
Eggs.
All right, I'm
bunny,
not paying.
You don't
wouldn't
have to
charge
go,
me.
No. So you might get lucky and get a Tootsie Roll. You never know.
There you go.
Please sign up. You do have to register for it.
Yep.
Space
no
is
walk-ins.
Limited. We will be checking in to making sure that everybody is registered because, again, it is a free event, but we only have a certain amount of eggs to go around. So make sure.
And it gets too crowded, and it's unsafe if we overdo it. So we have the numbers that we know we we can safely
do. Right, because sometimes the kids and the grown-ups get aggressive for their eggs.
Say it isn't so. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay. I want to get into it, but I'm not going to.
But
okay, we'll see you
you can
at
come
the
and
egg
hunt for
hunt.
your egg hunts, yes.
We'll be there for all 3 of them. Won't we,
Yes,
Miss
it will be.
Shannon?
We'll hippity-hoppiting around.
We will.
It's fun. We really enjoy it.
I know.
We have fun with
We
it.
do.
Alrighty.
admit
So moving on.
Yep, you have something cool.
We have coming up March 27th is an in-service day for Peters Township Public Schools, and we like to try to do some fun things so that way you have something to do on your day off. We've been doing several Mario Kart tournaments, which have been very successful for multiple ages, but was requested that we do a Smash Brothers tournament. Now, because it's Smash Brothers, and I don't know how it's all going to work, I opted not to do the youngest age group, which I was doing for Mario Kart. So we're only doing one for tweens and teens. So there'll be a tween one at 12:30 and a teen one at 2:30, and you can come on in and play Smash Bros. It is the Nintendo Switch version. I do get that question asked, and registration is required for that as well. It will fill up. So Smash Brothers.
Yeah, when they were walking out of your Mario Kart,
Yes.
is that what it was? Mario Kart tournament. Oh my gosh, everybody was so happy.
Yeah, it was
They
fun.
loved it, and as a matter of fact, it was that. I'm pretty sure it was that day that a mom came up to me and said, "When is the next one?"
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I know because you do the teen stuff, and I said, well, I know that there's some like Smash Brothers.
Yes.
But I don't. So Smash Brothers isn't the same as Mario.
It's a different game. It's a different game.
But is it the Mario?
Well, some of the Mario characters and other Nintendo characters, it's like a battle game as opposed to Mario Kart as a racing game.
Okay.
Pre-COVID, they used to come and play
on
Smash Bros. Every Friday in the teen room. There was kids playing that game. It was really popular.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that on March 27th. And there will be other Mario Kart tournaments coming up too. It seems like the younger ones really, really enjoy the Mario Kart. So stay tuned. Like the summer, I think we'll definitely have those on a more regular basis, and we have a little bit more flexibility in the kids' time.
Yeah.
We can have one on a Monday afternoon because the kids won't be in school. So
fun. Yeah, that's great. For me, the only thing that I know about video games are from kids coming into the library or when you were talking about or whatever, because my kids are grown,
Right.
and I'm like, I have no idea. I'm still on the original Nintendo machine or something, wasn't there? Yeah, I'm way back in the day. All right, so March 27th, we started all up again.
Yep.
Going for the spring session. The spring session is going to run March 27th through May 19th. Boy, it feels like a long time,
Right.
but like that.
It does fly. And when we say that, we mean that is for our weekly programs that occur every week, and that's usually our weekly morning programs.
Right.
So like our story times, like Tiny Toons, Book Babies, those are what occur on a weekly basis, and we do those in seasonal sessions. Our other programming, like our Mario Kart tournaments and our special events like an egg hunt, that's not seasonally run, that's just randomly, or monthly, like the book clubs, for instance, our monthly program. But we are talking about our weekly stuff that happens.
That was a good thing to point out.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah, because we still keep doing everything else.
Right.
It's just then we regroup after that, get more materials and things figured out of themes and what we want to do. And
for the things that occur on a weekly basis, because they involve constant preparation as opposed to the monthly program, since it's once a month, the preparation is a little bit different.
Yep, I agree.
So that's why we take those little breaks.
Yeah. All right, here we talk about.
I really wish I had a sample of this to enjoy.
They'll have a flyer.
Okay, perfect. So we're coming up at the end of the month, right in time for April Fool's Day. We are going to do a food imposters class. So you're going to take sweet, like cupcakes and candy, but it's going to look like more of a savory food. So for instance, we have cupcakes that are going to they're going to be a cupcake, but they're going to look like you have peas and carrots on top, which nobody really would eat a cupcake with peas and carrots on top, unless it was a carrot cake. Maybe some carrots.
There's a little bit of.
So there's the spaghetti and meatballs, which I don't remember how she is making those, but I'm excited to hear how she does that. So it's a food imposters class. So everything will be edible and tasty, but we'll be using other things to mimic the look of more of a savory meal as opposed to a sweet treat.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
That's
And then, of
fun.
court, you can eat it, or you can take it home and show it to your family or whatever you want to do. So
We have spaghetti and meatball cupcake.
Yes.
How about that?
I'm excited.
But made out of, we don't know what the meatballs and
I think
spaghetti.
meatball might be a cherry.
Oh, could be.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
made
why you
out
come.
of,
It's
all
a
made out of
surprise.
good stuff.
You had to come and learn.
That's true.
We don't want to give away all our secrets.
No, we don't know. We're just guessing.
So on the 28th is our tween session at 4 o'clock right after school, and then on the 30th, which is a Thursday, is the teen session at 3:30. So more like right after the high school lets out, the middle school lets out. So make sure you sign up for the appropriate one and come. It will fill up. All of the tween and teen made classes, especially the tween ones, fill up very fast.
Okay. Yeah.
So make sure, because again, if we are cooking, we only have enough space and supplies for a certain amount of people. So, we only usually take 12 to 15 kids in those sessions. So
That's hard. Those are busy programs.
they
Like,
are.
There's so
Talk
much
about
to
being
do
involved
and-
in preparation.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So
Go
let's
ahead.
jump into our books. I'm going to talk about, Linda mentioned her tween book club. My teen book club meets the very beginning of the month, the first Saturday of the month. So although we are talking about March, this is an April event because it's happening on April 1st. So by the time you guys see this episode, you're going to make sure you get a chance to read it. So we are reading Circe, which is the big read event that the library has a grant for April. And we'll be doing all kinds of programs involving Circe by Madeline Miller. There will even be a Zoom meet presentation with Madeline Miller towards middle to late April. Or is that in May?
That
Stay
part,
tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, I think that one is the beginning of May.
I think it is too. But anyways, so Circe will be, so my teens are going to come and we'll discuss Circe on April 1st. So you already know the book before you start attending all the programs that are highlighted around the book. On that same day is the kickoff for the event. So there's going to be a food truck and some other activities going on. So you could check all of that out, grab something from the food truck, and then come on over to the book club. I will still have pizza for you too, so you can eat whatever you choose to eat. And every teen that registers is going to get a free copy of the book, as well as anyone that attends the kickoff will get a free copy of this book. This is an adult and YA novel that has some YA interest to it. But our younger children that come will get a free copy of the book Are You Shaw, which Linda will discuss in our April episode. But come for free books. Everybody gets it's like free books for all.
You get a book, and you get a book, and you get a book.
Yes,
Everybody's going to get a book.
Just like Oprah would say.
Yep.
So Circe by Madeline Miller will be our April title. If you are a fan of mythology, our Percy Jackson fans, you grow up a little bit and now you're ready to read something a little bit more involved, Circe is for you. And I'm going to pair it with Medusa. This is brand new. We just got this in. And it is an illustrated novel by Jessie Burton about Medusa. So this is a YA novel as well, but it is beautiful because normally when you read a book, any adult or YA novel, there's not going to be pictures in it, right?
Right.
But people still like pictures.
Yeah.
So this book has pictures. It isn't a YA novel.
Show the one that grossed me
if I
out.
can find her with her snakes.
Yeah, snake head hair. I feel like it was more towards the beginning.
Yeah. Ooh.
But you are right. The pictures are great. The paper is like glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't have her, but this is a cool one of Athena.
Oh, Athena. Yeah.
So beautiful paintings are put throughout this book about Medusa. So this is just a one that I wanted to share. But if you are a mythology fan, if you are interested in reading Circe, this is a really cool book for fans of that genre, if you will. And eventually I'll find her in here, Medusa. But yeah, I'm not really up on my mythology, so I'm excited to learn more. I remember we did a mythology unit in 3rd grade, so it's been a while. Been some time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very
I
nice.
don't
That'll
see,
be fun.
I don't see where she went, but she's in here somewhere. So yes, so April 1st, 12:30, book club. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
And from Greeks to move on to presidents.
Yeah, from Greeks to U.S. presidents. This is a biography. Mr. Lincoln Sits for His Portrait, the story of a photograph that became an American icon. When I got this book, and first of all, you have to see, they are showing the cover. Look at the cover.
Yeah.
This is his son.
Wow.
So what happened was, why they made that a big deal is February 9th, 1864, Abraham Lincoln made the mile-long walk from the Executive Mansion to photographer Matthew Brady's Washington, D.C. studio to be joined there later by his 10-year-old son, Tad. Now, Lincoln had delivered the Gettysburg Address just 2 months earlier. His 55th birthday was 3 days away, and with a fractious re-election campaign looming that summer and fall, America's first media-savvy president was eager to have another portrait or two that cast him in a favorable light as he prepared to face a nation weary of war. So he goes to this photographer, they need more pictures, and this ends up on the cover of what's called Harper, a magazine paper called Harper Weekly. Ended up in that, and it was right after he died. This picture went on, and that Harper Weekly was all about his funeral. And then it had this picture that became very famous. And also taken that day was the picture for the penny.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so.
What a cool book.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it goes through.
And it looks like it reads like a novel as opposed to.
Yeah. Yep, it does. And beautiful pictures. You know, it takes you back. And like I saw this one
I'm interested in Lincoln. I read the Newbery book about Lincoln. That was years ago.
Yeah.
Because I had to read X amount of Newbery books for a class I was taking. I read that, and it was well
almost
done.
out of time. But I did see this picture. There's this picture of this man, and I thought, well, who's that? I thought maybe it was his dad or something. 1905, this was Robert Todd Lincoln. It's his son.
Oh, years later, obviously.
Yeah. Prosperous lawyer and businessman.
Very neat.
So, yeah. So that is Mr. Lincoln Sits for His Portrait. I think it would be a very good read.
Yeah, very interesting.
How did we not have time?
I don't know, because we talk a lot.
Yeah, but I know we had a few more. We're like, what do we have, 10 seconds?
Oh, okay. Well, on that, Lincoln's birthday was February 12th.
Yeah,
so happy birthday, Lincoln.
Happy.
Read a book about Lincoln. Justin Lincoln had the same birthday, so that's fun.
Oh, okay.
So I always know Lincoln's birthday.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
All right.
So
more
there you
next
go.
time, I
More
guess.
next time, and stay
It'll
lucky.
be April.
It will be.
Yay. Springtime.
Yes.
Yeah. Flowers will be growing.
Happy
Grass will be getting
spring,
green.
Lucky March, all those fun things.
All those fun things. Yeah. Oh, and that'll be April. Yeah, then we write Easter.
Yes.
Yeah, Easter. All right.
Hippity
See
hoppity.
you then. Hippity hoppity.